Hi, I'm going to review the Fright Factory Maker Pack, which includes the Vacu-Form heating unit. The heating unit does work. I plugged it in a few minutes ago, and it got hot, and it got hot very fast. So I'm confident that that will work fine. I also have a couple bottles of dried up genuine plastic goop. They're really for reference and maybe collector value, but they're dried up, so they can't be used with the set. The cord on the heating unit is still soft and pliable. It's not dry rotted or cracked, and it works fine. The heating unit doesn't have the sticker on the side, but it does include the UL listing. I'm not sure if you can read it, but it says 1962 Mattel Inc. 115 volts, 80 watts. It's like a foil sticker. Also on the bottom of the heating unit, there's a plunger which is used to provide the suction for the Vacu-Form. I'll work the mechanism there. And it's still lubricated, and I can hear the air hissing when I activate it, and the mechanism and spring all work very well. So I'm very confident that the Vacu-Form unit should work fine. Good luck finding plastic goop, though. The box is full of lots of goodies, so we'll get right into it. Inside the box we have 25 dies. And a couple other accessories. This is the handle for holding the dies. I'm doing it backwards, but you'll just see how it works. Also in the bottom is the mustache material, still banded. That just seems like the kind of thing that would have gotten thrown away or used up early on, so I consider myself fortunate that that is still included in the box. Down in the side here I can feel some of the rubber creatures that may have been formed before. I can't pull it out, so I don't want to force it for fear of breaking the styrofoam. This is a red powdery substance. I'm not sure what it was used for. But the accessories are shown on the side of the box here. I don't have the instructions. I don't have the pick. I don't have the knife. But I do have the handle, the mustache material, 2 dried bottles of the plastic goop, and 25 of the dies. I have one of the dies is really cool. I'll show that first. This die looks to be some sort of a zombie. But what's really neat about it is that it includes the rubber molding. I'm not sure if this came with the kit as an example to show the buyer what kind of material could be made, or if the original owner did that. But it's pretty neat, and it's still soft. I'll show each of the dies individually so you can get a look at what they are, and I'll just set them to the side as I go. I really won't try to explain what each of the dies are because I can't be sure on some of them. Hopefully the detail will pick up the dates. The date on this one is 1966. Pull up a chair and pour some coffee, because this will take a few minutes. This one is dated 1964. I won't go over all of the dates individually, but for the most part they're all 1964, 65, and so on. When I ship this, I will probably package the dies, these metal plates, separately. All in the same shipment, of course. But I'll wrap these in bubble wrap and not ship them inside the styrofoam box, because I think the weight of these during shipping may damage the styrofoam, and I just want to avoid that if I can. We do a great job with packaging, though. We have a lot of bubble wrap and we're not afraid to use it. These YouTube videos have been very important for my eBay auctions, because I can show as much detail as I want. This one is really deep, and I can explain certain aspects to the buyers. But really, more than anything, this is the last chance I get to play with my old toys. If you look very closely at these dies, you can see the old plastic, so you know these were used. An eyeball. Nice. Okay, so that's all the dies. I'll show each edge of the box. Anything that has printing on it, and then I'll repackage all this off camera. The box is in great shape. The corners are still in good condition. There's a little bit of a tear there, but it's not the full height of the box. That sounded worse than it was. Okay, that sums up the Fright Factory Maker Pack and the Vacu-Form heating unit. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will try to answer your questions with as much detail as I can. And be sure to look for my other videos, because I'll be reviewing other toys that I may or may not sell. But I love my old toys, and I like to put the videos on YouTube for obvious reasons. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching.